How's it going, everybody? Iceman back here with another video. It's going to be a drift car challenge video, random drift car challenge video. We're going to go ahead and just get right into this. Let's get on over to the list and choose our car. Alright, so here's the list again. We still got about 480 or so cars to go through, so let's go ahead and see what we get. Alright, so this one we get a 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. So that will be our car. So let's go ahead and figure out what our budget's going to be. So we'll do between $30 and $100,000. So our budget's going to be $54,800 for our 1977 Trans Am. So let's go ahead and go buy it. I don't think I have this car. Alright, so we got a there it is. So 1977 Firebird Trans Am. And we gotta go with the standard livery, I guess you could say, that comes with the Trans Am. It was actually pretty cool. There she is. Beautiful. I actually really like this car. I'm a big fan of the old classic muscle cars, so I'm actually pretty excited for this one. So yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys in the upgrades. Alright guys, so we're in the upgrades here. As always, let's check out what we got for swaps. For powertrain, we can do a V10, which I feel like would be inappropriate, so we're going to go ahead and do the V8. So we got 54,000, gotta remember that. It's already rear-wheel drive, so I'm going to leave that. So it's, I don't think it's turboed, but we might go with the supercharger on this one. So we'll go with supercharger. We'll go ahead and move over to some performance upgrades. Got the intake, injectors, and whatnot. I'm not gonna have you guys sit through all this boring stuff. I'm gonna just go ahead and price out as best I can, like the most I can do without going over 54,000. So I guess I'll see you guys at the end of all of this. Alright guys, so at the end of doing all the powertrain upgrades, it's actually put me pretty close to my cap of my budget. So we're going to downgrade supercharger. We're going to put it back to its original state. We're going to downgrade the intercooler. We're going to downgrade the oil cooler. And we're going to downgrade the flywheel. As far as the rest of the stuff goes, I think I'm going to leave it. So we're at 45. We'll go ahead and get, brakes are fine. We'll get the drift spring and dampeners. We don't want a roll cage. We'll do weight reduction for sure. For drivetrain, we're going to go ahead and try and get everything we can here. If not, I'm going to go back to power. Actually, I'll need the differential. You know what, let's get the power or the driveline too, just because that will help. So we'll go ahead and come back to here. We'll go ahead and just drop some of these down one level. See if we can get below 54.8, which we do there, so we'll leave that. We'll probably just leave the rest of these right now. Let's see what we can do for wings or spoilers. We can add the Forza front bumper, don't really need to. Can add the Forza wing, don't really like it. Can do Forza hoods, those are only $100. I might do, no, we're gonna leave it. We'll leave it at that. So there we go, we're under $54,800. So here's our build. I'll see you guys in the tuning. Alright guys, so we're here in the tuning. I'm going to go ahead and update this to 35 PSI. That's kind of been my sweet spot anyway with most cars. Gearing, I'm going to leave the same. Again, with this, I've been doing pretty well with a -3 camber on the rears. Leaving those. Springs are fine. Brake, differential, that all looks good. So we'll go ahead and apply this setup. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys out at the drift zone. You guys gotta listen to this car. sounds absolutely perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set the audio back down, and I'll see you in the next, or at the drift zone.
At your
No,
destination.
it wasn't too bad. It's actually, it feels very heavy, which is kind of expected with these older muscle cars. They're kind of on the heavier side. We call them boats, I guess you could say. But it doesn't feel too bad otherwise. Bad entry, bad entry. We'll go ahead and restart that one. It's all about throttle control again with this one. That was pretty good. I'm not feeling too bad about this one. This is actually pretty nice actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's not overpowering, but it's not underpowered too much. It's like that sweet spot. Which I thought maybe with the V8 it might have been too much. I should have just left it. But it's actually pretty nice.
You have arrived at your destination.
I actually really like the feel of this. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I would highly recommend this car as a drift car. Even with my budget, I think that's like the perfect balance of power and control. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, it just feels really good. This might become my regular drift car if I'm not going to lie. For the time being, anyway. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say this was a success. So, I'm gonna probably end this one here. This was a very fun car to do, and like I said, I'd highly recommend picking one up if you guys wanted to try and do a, I guess I would, it's not exactly the most budget oriented because overall I probably spent nearly $100,000 or 100,000 credits. So if you don't quite have that much, maybe not, but if you do have that much and you're on, like, if that's your budget, I might actually I highly recommend doing the Trans Am. It's actually a really nice build, if I do say so myself. It's very nice. It's very easy to control. I don't know. There's just something about it. But I think it's maybe the V8 sound that really gets me. It's a nice sound. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.